Hey everyone, it's Paul from Alexandria Knife Sharpening, Laser Engraving. So I get quite a few requests from companies to review knives and review certain things. And generally, like in the knives area, I turn a lot of them down. You guys know, like for me, knives kind of fall into two main categories. And I am very much a user of knives. I and not so much a collector. I don't have anything against either. I tons of my clients are collectors. For me, I like a knife that I can dig in and use. I like it to be reasonably priced so that, should I destroy it? Because to me, it's a tool. It's not, so expensive that I'm out 500, $600. And, do I have 500, $600 knives? I do. But one of the hard things for me is carrying them. Like I don't want to destroy them. And, so I love that those knives that are like that, my everyday, I don't care if I destroy it and it's doing everything that I want a knife to do. And I want to share a knife with you that I'm just super impressed with so far. And they've sent me a couple and I've been checking them out and I want to share them with you guys because I think these are amazing knives. And the price point I think is great. And compared to some other stuff I see out there, I'm just super, super impressed. And I'm going to compare this to, one other one out there. Like you guys know, I love Mora knives. I've talked about them many times. They're super affordable and I beat the heck out of my Mora knives. And I got to say, like, I really love this new knife because I think it's nicer than the Mora knife. I really do. I'm just so impressed with what they've done. So let me show you the first two that they sent me, and we'll talk about them. And I'll show you the details, and I'll show you how to get them. And they were also kind enough to give me a discount code for my followers, so I'll put that out there for you too if you decide you want to check one of these out. But super impressed. And I actually got a couple of them coming. So I have another review to do after this one, and they have another one in the mail to me. I was so impressed with the first two. I figured, you know what? Let's check out some of the rest. So here we go. All right. So I put these back in their boxes, but they've already been opened. But I just wanted to do that to show you, first off, just the packaging that these come in. They come in these beautiful boxes. So if you wanted to gift someone a knife, it's a really nice, they actually put some thought into their packaging. And I've said many times before too, that I like companies that do that take the time to actually care about what they're, sending you by putting it in nice packaging. And here are the two knives. So what we have here are two minis, and they are just really awesome little knives. Now, what's the difference between the two? The only difference between the two, other than they do come in, you'll see different colors, is the grinds. So you can get one in a flat grind and you can get one in a Scandi grind. So there's the one. And here is the other. So we're looking at just two different grinds, depending on what you prefer. Other than that, the knives are pretty much the same. They have incredible ergonomics. The handles are great. They're made of D2 steel, which is fantastic. And their price point is awesome. Now, the other thing that I was super impressed with this company is the thought they've put into their knife sheaths. And I'll just use the Mora knife as a comparison for a second. So Mora makes a similar knife called the Eldridge, which I have always loved this little knife for having around the shop and doing things. You can see it's a very similar. And I showed this to a knife maker friend of mine, and he was like, "Oh, what a great idea! I have so many, small little blanks and excess pieces of metal. He never thought of making little tiny knives." But what's my complaint with this knife? Well, my biggest complaint with this is actually the sheath. Like you can see, it's just a piece of plastic. It's nothing fancy. And the only way to carry this is either like on a lanyard or sticking it in your pocket, which I'm not a fan of this in my pocket. So I've never carried this a ton. It's usually thrown on a counter or use it in the shop, but it's not one I carry because I don't really like lanyards a lot. I would have rather some other type of way to carry this. I would have really loved a clip on this. And let me get a little better lighting on here. Bring that down. There we go. Hopefully that's a little better. It's still early in the morning here, but I want you guys to see these. So the first thing that really stood out to me when I started checking these out was the actual thought that they cared enough to give you a really nice sheath, and it has a clip. So you can clip it on your belt, but they also include a lanyard. And on top of that, these are also fire sparkers. So you can not only use it as a lanyard, if you want to put a lanyard on your knife, you can actually use this to start a fire. If you were going to, throw this in a pack or take it camping with you, you can use this as a fire starter. It's a ferro rod, which is really pretty cool. And just another, useful item that they've added and just given a little bit more thought than I think some other companies do out there. And here was the other thing I loved is that they're also supporting veterans. And you guys know I'm a big fan of all veteran related things. I'm a veteran myself, and whenever I can support the veteran community or support companies that are supporting veteran communities, I like to do so. And Odenwolf gives a portion of all their sales to the Bob Woodruff Foundation, which is a great veteran supporting charity out there. If you'd like to check them out, you can see all the great things that they are doing for veterans. And I just wanted to make sure you knew that too, because, hey, anytime we can support our vets, I think that's a great thing. And I love that they are doing that. As I truly expected this to be more than the Mora knife, because I just think it's a nicer knife, and it's actually the same price. They're both almost exactly the same price. They both come in right around $21, $22. But Odenwolf is giving me a discount code. I believe it's for 10%. So you're going to get even more off. And I just think you're getting more for your money here. You could put this in a boot. You could use it as a boot clip. You can clip it on your belt, on your side, wherever you want to put that. That's going to work out great. And they're just really well designed. They are full tang also. It does say that in there, so that's really nice also. I don't think all of the Mora knives are. Some of them are full tang and some of them aren't. So, I mean, you're really just getting a much better knife for the same price. I just wanted to share that with you guys. I think you'll, if you pick one of these up, I think you'll be really impressed. I have another one that I need to review. I'll be showing you that in a day or two. And again, just blown away with the features that they included with this knife. If you like supporting veterans, if you like good quality knives that are affordable, that you can use, that you don't have to worry about, breaking the bank on and destroying. If you're a user of knives like me, check out these Odenwolf knives. I think you will absolutely love them. I think they're very, very cool. I look forward to reviewing and continuing to use these because they are just really great. Alrighty, and to get your discount on the Odenwolf products, they gave me a very simple discount code of ALX Sharpen 10 for my followers. So just use ALX Sharpen 10 at checkout. I will put it in the description of the video so you don't forget it, or you can go there, and I will also put the link to their website if you want to check out their products. I think you guys will love them. All right. Have a great day, everybody. And keep your eyes out for the next Odenwolf review coming, because I got another really awesome knife to review for you.